Hello, I'm Matteo, the Chief Mobile Opinionist here at Tech Travel Geeks, and this is the Tech Travel Geeks unboxing and first impressions of the Baseus protective case for the iPhone 12 and the Baseus quick charge or fast charge power delivery 20-watt cable for iPhone that goes from USB Type-C to Lightning port. If you don't already, please do subscribe to the Tech Travel Geeks here on YouTube. Right then, so as many of you probably know, I have started using an iPhone regularly in 2020. I started off with the iPhone 11 and am now using the iPhone 12. What I find really important, especially with a glass sandwich design as on the iPhone 12, is to have a good case. So I purchased this Baseus case on AliExpress and will now unbox and provide some first impressions about it. Packaging is pretty simple. It has Baseus, pretty simple installation steps, how to set it up, and it has quite a lot of plastic packaging, but it arrives well protected all the way from China. Now, I've taken the case out of the packaging, and the first thing that is apparent is that there is some extra plastic protective material on the inside, so that will need to be peeled before we go any further. And with that off, there we go, we have the case itself. Now, I've previously already wiped down my iPhone. I'll do it again, just to make sure there's no dust that gets in there that will get scratched. And clip in the iPhone, and perfect. It's a standard bumper case that clips in. It's very slimline, but more importantly, it's a case which protects the camera module. So it has an extra lip at the side that raises the camera module further away from a surface you're putting it down. That's exactly what I look for in a case, especially with such a protruding camera bump that we have in the iPhone 12. So it's a sort of grey finish case. You're still showing off your iPhone 12 colour through the case, but it's a bit muted, it's a bit greyed, which is not necessarily a bad thing. If anything, it takes away from the orangey product reds we have here with the iPhone 12 and actually makes it more palatable in my view. Now, let's have a look. On the bottom right side, just above an antenna band, we have a Baseus brand. That's great, and there's an extra little bit here to give it flexibility whilst being clipped on, which is very clever. Well done, Baseus, there. Because one of the issues with these sort of semi-rigid cases for iPhones, or any other smartphone in that matter, is that they sometimes snap because they're slightly less flexible. But by adding those cuts, Baseus have resolved the problem. You also notice that at the bottom here there's a pretty decent clearance for the Lightning port, and Baseus obviously got the memo that asymmetric speaker grille on the right and left of the port is appropriately cut out. At the top there's no other cutouts, and let's have a look at how the buttons perform. So that's the power button on the right. It works, no issue there, it doesn't get stuck. Let's try opening up the iPhone and seeing how it handles volume control. So volume down works, volume up works, it doesn't get stuck. And the cutout on the left-hand side next to the volume rocker is how you perform changes to silent mode. So that works fine. And so I'd say it's pretty decent. There isn't much clearance on the front of the screen, but it works, it looks good. And to me, the important thing is that camera module clearance. So well done, Baseus. That's a decent case for the iPhone 12 if you're looking for a slimline one. I'll put this to the side now and discard the packaging. And as the title to this video says, this is a sort of double-barreled one. We're also going to unbox and provide some first impressions of the power delivery 20-watt fast charge cable from Baseus. I purchased these both on AliExpress. We'll put links to both products in the description. So what we're going to do now is open up the packaging. See, there's a nice picture that describes what it is. And there's a little teaser here. It's a Baseus GAN charger they're using to charge the device. And on the side it tells you there's a 20-watt cable and it's 100 centimeters long. For those of you who don't work in metric, that means that it is around about 3 miles long. No, I'm just joking. It means that this cable is around about 3 feet long. Now, really nice packaging. There's a leaflet on the inside, mostly in English, Chinese. Great, there's plenty there. This is a leaflet about the warranty. I'm sure we'll read that later. And the cable itself is here. And that's it. I'll move this plastic packaging aside. So, what does this cable look like? On one side, with a bit of plastic wrapping around the cable itself, it is USB Type-C. And on the other side, it is Lightning. So this is as expected for iPhone 12. It's a Lightning cable from USB Type-C. And it's nicely braided. That means that it is slightly more protected. It's less likely to be frayed. Your cats are less likely to chew on it. And the other thing is it's less likely to get tied up in knots. Now, there's also a nice little Velcro cable tidy on it with Baseus branding. So these cable tidies are really handy for packing for travel. Whenever we get back to regularly traveling, this will be very, very useful. And what we're going to do now is also take our Kula gallium nitride or GaN charger, which has power delivery output. This is up to 65 watts, and plug that into my AOFO power strip. So what happens here is that we're going to move the gallium nitride charger into view. I'm going to take the USB Type-C end and pop that into the power delivery port on my charger. And then we're going to take my iPhone, which is currently not fully charged, as you can see, and plug in the Lightning port and see what happens. Will it blow up? It currently says that it is 58% charged. Let's turn the screen off. Right, there's no indication of if this is fast charging. I'm assuming it is because it's a fast charge cable that goes from Type-C to Lightning. It says that it's 58% charged. Who knows? It's not like, say, Samsung or Xiaomi or Huawei, who will declare if you're fast charging. It just is. So I'm going to leave this for a few minutes to see if it charges and how much it charges from 58%. We'll be back with you in a moment. Okay then, so I am back and I can confirm this is a fast charger. It's just there's very little, if any, messaging from Apple on the matter in the iPhone software. So within 20 minutes I had got to well over 80% battery charge. And I then went on a very long video call with a friend in the US. And then after that video call, I had obviously practically depleted my battery on the iPhone 12. So I plugged it in again and saw that within, again, 30 minutes, I went from a 20% charge all the way up to almost 60. So behavior in terms of charging is very, very fast compared to the standard Apple charging. So I can confirm that with the appropriate power delivery charger, this Baseus USB Type-C to Lightning cable works. This particular one is the black one, so the coloring is black on the connectors as well. But it's available in multiple colors, and I'll put the link to this product as well as to the case in the description to this video. So if you're looking for a decent USB Type-C to Lightning cable and case for your iPhone 12, I can recommend these two products. And keep an eye out on the Tech Travel Geeks YouTube channel for our video about the Kula 65 watts USB Type-C and USB Type-A gallium nitride charger. That's coming up soon on the Tech Travel Geeks YouTube channel. But as I said, for the fast charge cable, the 20 watt fast charge cable and the case, that's pretty much us for this video. If you have any further questions, please feel free to leave a comment in the section below. And please do subscribe to the Tech Travel Geeks on YouTube. For now, thanks for watching and goodbye.